All right, Cancer, here we go. Here's an energy update for you. For the sign of Cancer, soulmate energies update for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cancer, the most powerful soulmate cycle. You're the hot spot of this current soulmate cycle. Lucky you, huh? How about that? It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you're probably going to want to stick around. If you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're probably going to want to stick around. Go check my playlist. I got timeless, I got monthlies, I got all kinds of fun stuff. Schrodinger's cat is here. I have them. Also Schrodinger's Pizza in the latest one. This reading is timeless, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. In my pre-shuffle, Cancer, I find out why I'm here. And I wasn't going to do yours today until I took my morning walk, and then I realized I am. And for too many reasons to list off, I'm not going to waste video on it. It's just been a morning. How do I phrase this? It's an Ace of Wands in my pre-shuffle. Something, I suspect it has a lot to do with whatever happened in your person's world on or around Lionsgate, or what might be happening now. There is no time in the energy these cards pull from. So it's going to vary for each of you. Might happen next week, might happen right now, might have happened the other day. I don't know. But they got to thinking, and they got to thinking that they wanted passionate new beginning with you. They're still trying to look away a little bit, well, not look away. Still trying to put on some pretense, a mask that they don't. But inside, as we saw in A Cure for Cancer the other day, yeah, they want a new beginning. Let's shuffle the deck. This is going to be a very interesting reading. You're going to want to get yours. These are powerful readings. We're still, well, it's only August 9th here. Lionsgate energy is still just pretty much as strong as it was yesterday. Let's see where we go. This will be just as powerful as that damn All Signs reading was, which was off the chain. But flipping out of the deck is Spying. Page of Swords. Yep, somebody saw something. Somebody thought something. Spying is picking up. And again, if it hasn't picked up for you, if you're looking at stats or something, if you think your person's not looking, they will be very shortly. The energy of spying is thick in this connection. I'm going to put this back in the deck as I shuffle. I just wanted to show it to you. It flipped out. This is, get your popcorn, get your beer, get your pizza, whatever. This is going to be a good reading. Here we go. So we already saw an Ace of Wands, and we already saw some spying. So they've realized that they want a passionate new beginning with you. I think they're waiting for the right moment. I don't know. I don't care. Right here is the Three of Swords before the cut. No pun intended with Three Swords. And in this deck here, this animal deck I use, it is a heart that's been ripped to shreds. This person is, wow. I don't even know how, I don't even have a word. I don't have a vocabulary word. It's sort of like pretending that you don't care. It's like it hurts them more. You know what I'm saying? It hurts them more to pretend that they don't give a shit. When in reality here, that Three of Swords, I've been telling you for a long time, you got it in your weekly reading as well. And I saw this the other day in the Cure for Cancer. That Three of Swords is what's going to be the catalyst for them to come in. I got the Knight of Swords after the Three of Swords. Again, the universe backing up my read. I read the energy first. I pull the cards so you have something to verify it. Otherwise, I'm just some guy talking on a video. But when you can see what I'm reading is right in the cards, it makes sense to you. I've been saying and saying that Three of Swords is going to be the catalyst, that pain, that disappointment, that never knowing. The things we don't say, the things left unsaid are what bother us in life. It's bothering your person deep down. That Three of Swords is going to cause them to come in. Knight of Swords. Let's give the deck a final shuffle. Let's get our overall energy. And I will piss myself right here on the table, whip it right out and piss all over the table if it's that Page of Swords again, if that's the overall energy. I will. We'll have to blur it out. I'm sorry, because I'd have to change the rating on the video, but if it's a Page of Swords, you're going to see a little blurry thing and big water stain right there, because how fucking, that's unreal if that's the case. I have no idea. I'm just shuffling. The universe knows what we want. It's got our reading right here. Okay, you won't be seeing any pixeled out member today. Right here, bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. Yeah, that's a happy new beginning, is what that is. It's the Four of Wands. That's that surfer in the Light Seer deck is the Three of Wands. Just about to jump in the water, right? Just about to jump in the water. This is what they... I'm telling you, there's your person before August 8th and your person after August 8th. Quite frankly, there was your person before the eclipses and after the eclipses, but it's still they still needed a couple of kicks from the universe. I think they got a really hard kick. I usually pull this, so our whole reading is clarifying this Four of Wands. Four of Wands. This is a powerful connection. For most of you, Twin Flame, for a good chunk of you, it's Deep Soul. They're both just, I'd rather Deep Soul than Twin Flame if it were up to me. It's the same journey, but at least there's shocks on the car. Underneath it is that Emperor. Looky there. The Burger King. And we saw this. We've seen it. It keeps popping up. It's someone who has to have things their way. It's control freak. It's someone who's worried, ego-based. And things like that. This Emperor is clarifying energy for the overall energy of this reading. I don't know. We're going to have to find out if they're flipping this around or what. I think from what I saw in the all signs, they're real. Part of the thing, because this is all about a realization they've had. That was very clear around that Ace of Wands in the pre-show. I know from the energy that they're starting to realize that this ain't going to get them what they want. Silence the moon in front of the sun and waiting for you to come to them, even though they're the one who cast you off in the first place. What are you supposed to do? Come crawling back and say, you still, are we, no. You got more self-respect than that. And secondly, that's not going to teach them anything. This person thinks that they're the Emperor. Maybe for the easy way to put it, they're the Burger King. They get it my way. People come to me. I'm ego-based. I'm this. I'm that. This person's ego got in the way here, and that's what's been jamming up this connection. But with the Four of Wands as our overall energy, I'm not so sure that's sticking around. Energy around the connections right here. Let's pull a read. Energy around the connections right here. This is how your person feels. This is how they feel in their emotions about you. Actually, in their soul about you. This is the hidden energy, and this is the final outcome. All right. Always get discombobulated when I do Cancer readings. The energy is so strong. I just want to go, 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 like that. There's a very frantic energy here for some reason. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to clarify everything. I'm going to pull some universe cards over the top. And you bet your sweet Cancer asses, and they are sweet. They've been popping up. There will be an extended. There will be a link for it in the description. Let's pull a reading because I can't even see right now. This energy is it's like heat coming off the freeway on a hot day. What's the energy around the connection? Let's pull it together. What's the first card after this Four of Wands? Look who came back. I shuffled that deck 5-6 times. This had to go around 5-6 times. This was there after the cut. It's the Knight of Swords. This person, your person, has something they want to say. Has something that they want to say to you. They want to come rushing in. They want to fix this. Something about fixing this. Something about... They want you to see them in a different light. That's the energy I'm getting around this. Like you don't have a lot of respect for them right now, and they want to show you that they're worthy of that. It's just the energy around it. It's going to vary for each of your stories, but that's the basic theme, They want to show you that they're not an asshole. I guess, for the easiest way to put it, but I don't know. It's a strange energy. We're going to have to go here. Cancer readings are always, it's a fire hose of energy. How do they feel in their emotions? Yeah, Justice. See, I told you, Justice. They've looked in the mirror. They've had a realization. Some karma's befallen them on their side. They realize they've turned against destiny, and everything's falling apart. There's justice coming your way. When justice falls in your reading, especially here, in a lot of ways, whatever's in their emotions is going your way. It's going your way. It's upright energy, justice. You're getting some justice here, and the Knight of Swords is bringing it. And it's going to cause a happy new beginning, even if that happy new beginning is closure that you need. One or the other. I still get the energy around there and the emotions. This person, it's almost like, and this isn't exact for all of you, it's just an analogy, but it's almost like they think you think that they're, a certain way, that they're the Burger King. We'll put it that way, because we all know what that is. People who come here regularly, the emperor, I've already described it. They think that you think they're this. Well, they are. But they don't want you to think that. They want you to see them in a better light. It's very strange. This has never appeared in your energy before. I don't know if you did something, said something recently, or if it's just the Lionsgate energy, which is very high vibration, pulling them up, because they're very low vibration. I don't know. We're going to find out more when we clarify. Right here, how they feel about you. Not what they show you, not what they tell you, because that's just bullshit. Seven of Wands. That's a card. Well, sometimes it's read as a card of someone standing up and doing what's right for them. Not here. This energy, it ties in with what I just said. It's someone who has the high ground. How they see you is having the high ground. They see you as, because this is how they see you. They see you as Seven of Wands. They see you as someone on a pedestal. Someone that they maybe aren't good enough for, or something along those lines, at the very least emotionally. And that's probably true on many levels. So they want to fix that. That's the message here. It really is. They want to fix, they want to fly in and fix that. They want to bring themselves, show you that they're on your level. Something along those lines. It's very strange. It's very strange. It's so hard to translate, but you get what I'm saying, right? They think you're all, it's an exaggeration, but they think you're all high and mighty, and you think that they're low and well, Burger King-y. But the funny part is they are. Justice is telling me that here. Justice is telling me that justice is coming your way, that you're right. It's very strange. What's the hidden energy here? Red with this Knight of Swords. Four of Cups. They have a huge fear that you're going to reject them. The Knight of Swords always has a quick out. The Knight of Swords flies in, says what they need to say, and they can get the hell out quickly if they need to. Leave the car running in the street, go up to the door, knock. Yeah, if you're not interested, they could just dive right in like the Duke boys right through the window and take off down the road. You know, it's right here. They know they blew you off. The universe is like, they know they blew you off in the past. And they wouldn't be, again, I've said it before, they wouldn't be surprised if you weren't interested. And they're afraid of that. The universe wants to make that clear. It's one of the things that's holding it up. You really are having the high ground. You have the high ground here. They don't like having to be vulnerable. The Emperor does not like having to be vulnerable to come in and fix things and do this. They were hoping you'd come to them but if you did that, you would be met with the usual shit. You would be met with the Emperor, because the Emperor wouldn't have learned anything. So that's why the universe has set it up this way with these connections. No, they blew you off. The onus is on them to come in and unblow you. All right, if that's a thing, I don't know. I've never been unblown myself. I don't think that sounds very good. Right here, the final outcome. Red with Justice. I don't think that sounds good at all. The Ace of Swords. Wow, that's a card of communication when it falls here. Some truth. Truth, justice, and the American way. Truth and justice. It's red with justice. Truth and justice. Truth, justice, justice, truth. Yeah, this person's both realized some truths. They know they need to, the onus is on them to come in and fix it. They don't like it. The Emperor, people go to the Burger King. Burger King don't pack up its restaurant and come to you. And don't give me no Grubhub bullshit. Those people, I don't know who, they ain't never gotten a delivery right in their life. I don't know what the hell that is. You still ain't getting your Burger King. But I'll tell you what, there's some truth coming here. You're getting some justice, Cancer. You are. And the time frame of this reading, it's timeless. It's near future. It's a near future reading. I think for most of you, it's August energy all over this damn thing. It's all the way the astrology is affecting the energies that I'm pulling on, the way it's pulling on the energies, is telling me it feels very Augusty. Okay? It really does. Don't forget, we just had a new moon in Leo and Lionsgate on the same day. Your connection's hotspot's on the Cancer Leo axis. It is hitting your person hard, and I see it hard here with Justice. And again, not that you don't have a right to think they're an asshole, I'm just saying, it's almost funny to me that this person now realizes that you think they're an asshole, so they want to show you that they're not. Well, they need to not be the Burger King for starters. It's really strange. I can't wait to clarify. Let's do it. Knight of Swords, why is it here? Jesus, let's clarify this thing. Wow. What happened here in the last couple of days? You say something to your person? Somebody out there did. Somebody wrote something. You got some kind of blog or something. You wrote something. I'll tell you what. I told you all about. I wouldn't surprise me because I told you all about all the spying. And I said go out there and be strategic. Say what you want to say. Stir them up. Trigger them. You know, trigger them. I'll tell you what. Somebody did something because this energy is. I told you I wasn't going to do a Cancer reading today until I went on my walk, and my God, Jesus Christ, I'm not even going to get into it. It's crazy. I'll tell you this much. There's a little alley I walk down, and I come down the end of it. It's sort of a shortcut, right? Like a wormhole to get me to the neighborhood I want to walk in. And at the end of the alley, sitting at the very end, was a Burger King soda cup this morning. That's one of like a dozen things that happened. All right. And I told you before, there ain't a Burger King within miles of this damn neighborhood. Nothing. We got a Jack in the Box and we got a McDonald's. That's it. Right here. Knight of Swords. Why is it here? Oh, and El Pollo Loco. We got that too. The Crazy Chicken. Right here. Knight of Cups. Wow. You see energy around. Okay. Cancer. Enough of this shit. Enough of this shit. Look at the color matches. I've taught you all about background colors, about reading energy. Look, match, match, match. It's even the same kind of herringbone line pattern here. Match, match, match. So these are all tied together. The justice you're getting, them looking in the mirror and realizing that you think they're an asshole, so they need to fix that because the Burger King can't fucking have that. And right here, Knight of Cups on top of the Knight of Swords. This person, the energy around the connection right now is go, go. Their intuition is screaming at them, go, go, go. Say something. Say something. They feel like you have the high ground and they don't like that. The Emperor does not like, the Burger King does not like it when another restaurant is better, which is fucking ironic. It's a perfect goddamn analogy because it's fucking ironic because every restaurant is better than Burger King. And that's the part that kills me. Burger King doesn't like it when someone's better than them or has the high ground. But every restaurant is better. So I guess they must live in a state of not liking themselves very much. Knight of Cups on top of the Knight of Swords is powerful movement. I'm just going to tell you that. Why is the Knight of Cups here? King of Swords. Same kind of Emperor energy around that. They know he's got a rainbow sword here. Right? That's the rainbow from the Ten of Cups. You know, whenever you see a rainbow in this deck, there's happiness in there. There's happiness in their thoughts. Swords are thoughts, right? There's happiness in their thoughts. They know you make them happy. But what we got here is a great horned owl with a sword. It don't need a sword, okay? It doesn't need a sword. I have held great horned owls. I had one for a little while when I was 10. We took care of him. He was hurt. Big talons on these motherfuckers. Big talons. I'll tell you what. This is a person who has the love, has the message, and is stubborn. Stubborn. Yes, they make me happy, but they have the high ground. I still say this is all forward movement because the King of Swords takes action. The King of Swords speaks truth. And when I see the King of Swords and in the Ace of Swords in the final outcome, this King of Swords is about to make some truth. But I'm going to tell you, because justice is here, it's a false king. It's not. They're not showing up as a king all of a sudden. Now, this is a front. So pay attention to that. It's a front. It's very clear. But there's some truth and justice coming here. Well, why is justice here? Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm afraid to look. All right. Okay. Wow. Done shuffling. Why is justice here? Of course. It's the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups. God. This person has realized so many. I've been polling here on YouTube all this year. And this person has known for some time that there's a wish fulfilled here. The justice that's coming is finally this wish being fulfilled. But why is the Nine of Cups here? There's something else. Yeah, there it is. It's like it's judgment. It's on this karmic loop. It's everything I just told you, because when I pulled this card, I felt the energy. I said, this person's known for a long time that you're their wish fulfilled. They just sat on their damn hands because they're the Burger King. And people go to Burger King and don't come to you. That kind of thing, that kind of attitude. So it's been on a karmic loop. Judgment keeps coming around, resurrecting, coming around, coming around, coming around. But judgment on top of justice means this come around has a very good chance for the majority of you of them finally coming in, especially when I see the Knight of Cups on top of the Knight of Swords as a very strong indicator. And I see communication here in the final outcome, the Ace of Swords. It's unreal. Okay, so what's this? Seven of Wands. Cancer's got the upper hand. Of course they do. Cancer's right. They're the one in the right. They're the one getting the justice. Your person got karma on their side. That's all they've got, and they're not showing it. The King of Swords also, steely outside, whatever. That's a soft little cushy. That owl that I had, that great horned owl, as mean as he looked, right? If you looked at him, some of my friends were afraid of him, because we had him in the basement. Right? My dad would put plastic down on the pool table, let a little mouse from the pet store go, and he'd fly down and eat and grab the mouse, because that's what they eat. Hey, I don't want no PETA shit contacting me. It's what they eat. You don't give them lettuce. It's a great horned owl, for fuck's sake. And the bottom line is, some of my friends were afraid of him, but he was actually quite tame. He liked to be hugged and everything. Just a squishy little guy. He was very nice. He was very nice. And very, appreciative that we were nursing him back to health. But on the outside, he looked like a mean motherfucker. He looked like, God damn, I wouldn't mess with that. But he was very nice. And that's what I'm trying to describe here about your person on the outside. They're yelling at you, give me my stuff back, you fucking this, you fucking that, this, blah, blah, blah. But on the inside, it's all different. It's not what's going on at all. So what is this Seven of Wands? Cancer got the upper hand. Oh, the rival to the King of Swords. The same size owl, but they live in different areas. They're exactly the same size, I might add. It's the Queen of Swords with the snowy owl now. Got their sword. Okay. They're afraid you have the upper hand. Queen of Swords and King of Swords are a couple that fights. Arguments, bickering. When these two were together, they don't want to fight. And I'll tell you what, in a fair fight, I'm not sure who'd win here. The same size owl, same fighting skills, all of that. We got truth here. They're afraid of telling you the truth. They're afraid that they know you're going to want the truth. You got the upper hand. You deserve the truth. They gotta reveal that squishy inside I was telling you about. See, I don't tell you little stories for no reason. I'm reading the energy to you. I feel the energy and I convert it into words. It's not easy to convert feelings into words. If it was, everybody's relationship would be great. So I'm doing the impossible here. I'm converting confused feelings from your person into words. Those stories all mean something. They're afraid that they're going to have to reveal their soft, squishy interior. That you're not going to see them as the mean-looking owl sitting up on that perch in Steve's basement. No, you're going to demand the truth. And if you don't get it, you're going to cut them out. Basically, they know they need to come right. And that's the problem. Because they're afraid to show up at all because they're the Burger King. And they're a very ego-based person. The ego has gotten in the way of their ego has gotten in the way of this connection. It's very clear here. It's very clear. Why is this Queen of Swords here? Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, it's a Cancer reading, all right. The lovers. Yeah. They're afraid they're going to have to tell you that they love you. I'll just phrase it like that. I'll do the best that I can with taking the feelings and expressing them into words. That's the best I can tell you. You got the upper hand, and they're afraid they're going to have to tell you that they love you. Oh, well, what the fuck? If you're afraid to tell someone that you love them, well, then you're never going to get love, are you? I mean, what the hell? What am I supposed to play, guessing games? I think he likes me. I think she likes me. I don't know. What are you supposed to do? I think they like me. They're afraid. It's right here. Everything I just told you. So that's how they see you. They see you as someone that they're going to have to be vulnerable with. And it scares the living bejesus out of them. Because these owls can go toe to toe. They're the same size. Not like there's a little screech owl or barn owl on here. It's the same size bird. They just live in different areas and hunt in different areas. I tell you. Okay, 4 cups. They're afraid to be vulnerable. They're afraid you're going to reject them. Nobody rejects Burger King. Our Whoppers are great. We're the best restaurant. You keep telling yourself that, motherfucker. Yeah. Nobody reject. Yeah, you got the upper hand because now it's your turn to reject them. They rejected you. Now you got the opportunity, if they come in and they're vulnerable, for you to reject them. Oh, sure. Yeah. Fuck you. Seriously, honest to God. They are in love with you. The love coming off of that card. I know it's the lovers, and people always say it's called a choice. It's really a choice. No, the energy right here, the universe pulled this card here because that's what they're afraid of. That's what they're going to have to be vulnerable with you. Oh my God. And they're afraid you're going to reject them. It's going to hurt their ego if you reject them. They come in, it's going to hurt the ego. They got the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords. They got something to say. They got some love, and they know they have to bring it. Their little act on the outside of being a tough owl isn't going to work. When my friends were afraid of that owl, I'd take him down and I'd give him a hug, pet him, and let them pet him, and then they realize he's fine. He's not that scary. He's all right. But, honestly, this person right here, God forbid you hurt their precious ego by rejecting them. What else the universe want to tell Cancer here? What's this 4 cups about? What's going on? Oh, God. Jesus H. fucking... Holy crap. A Empress. The energy that just came off of that was it's a magnetic pole. They have no choice here. They have to put their ego at risk if they want to come in. They're afraid to death. Now you get the chance to reject them. And they rejected you. And there's a magnetic pole. Knight of Cups and the Empress are read together. This is why Judgment's here with the 9 of Cups. It's why Judgment is like on top of Justice, is saying, the timing is ripe for this to just kind of come together here. It's time for this person to be vulnerable and come in. Otherwise, the Empress is going to get away. The Empress is a magnetic pole. It is slow, long-term growth. It is a powerful energy. It would kill their ego to be rejected by the Empress. It would kill their ego to be rejected by anyone, but to be rejected by the Empress. For Burger King to get beaten by McDonald's is just, that is no, that kind of thing. That was their whole ad campaign with the Get It Your Way. It was a dig at McDonald's where they, at the time, gave it to you however they wanted. You couldn't order it. And if you had to order it your way at McDonald's, you had to stand off to the side and wait like 20 minutes for them to make you a custom whatever. But Burger King was like, well, we're better. You can have it your way. That's your person. They're the emperor. They're the Burger King. And look, the Empress is right here. And the Empress isn't like the emperor. They're reflecting as the emperor card. This Burger King we've been talking about. Ego-based. Got to have it their way. People come to me. The Empress isn't like that. The Empress walks into a bar, everybody turns around. Whether you're male or female, the Empress is the Divine Feminine card. You're all the Divine Feminine, whether you're male or female, if you're watching tarot readings, because the Divine Masculine ain't here yet. But the Empress walks into a bar, everybody turns around. Male or female, don't matter. Even the other women, if they're not even the least bit lesbian, are like, I'll hit that shit. It really, it's that powerful of a pull. And for the Empress now has the power to reject the Emperor. And that's just too much. They got to be vulnerable. They got to come in. And the universe is like, yeah, you do. Judgment, yeah, you do. And I think they do. I actually think they do with the Ace of Swords here. But let's see. Why is the Empress here? Yeah. Look at this. Is this a Cancer reading or what? It's the King of Pentacles. It's the card you always come up as in my reading. Your energy is very earthy to this person. It's very grounding. You're an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. You always are. Right here. This tells me, this is my lead in to the Ace of Swords. Neither one of these you want to get away. I mean, this person knows that you're not replaceable. They know. Absolutely. It is unreal. And there's the happiness again. Happiness. They deep down they see you make them very happy. But they somehow reject that happiness in the 3D, in their ego, and they fuck the whole thing up. God forbid you reject them, even though, you know what, that's rich because they rejected you. So, you know, a little bit of glass houses there. But I want to point out this whole reading is clarifying a 4 of Wands and an Ace of Wands that I had in my pre-shuffle. So, this is a happy new beginning. There is long-term potential here. Now, I've pointed out the soulmate cycles to you before. It's something I studied. Ever since I learned when I was a kid I could read energy and I felt these connections, I wanted to know what they were, so I studied them. And the 2007 cycle, the cycle that started around late 2007, people came together very easily. Notice I say around. There are overlaps, so you could have met a person in 2006 or whatever. It doesn't matter. That cycle, the people came together like that. But most of them, by the time the new cycle started, around the end of 2019, notice I say that, could have been 2018, could have had, you know, again, blah, blah, blah. Because there's always overlap with the circles. You know, picture the Olympic symbol where the circles overlap, kind of a thing. Anyway, by the time this cycle started around the end of 2019, most of those people from the late 2007 cycle were getting divorced or breaking up. Even though they came together very quickly, but they were getting divorced or breaking up. They weren't showing up as things like King of Pentacles and stuff like that. It was fluffy relationships based on materialism and what mommy and daddy wanted and things like that. And a lot of you in this cycle are waiting on somebody from that cycle to get that divorce, to leave that situation. And that's here in the energy too, but the universe doesn't want to talk about that. It just wants to talk about your connection here. But I thought I'd point that out, that's something that's very interesting to me as I study the connection. That you're waiting on somebody. There's somebody out there watching right now, and I can hit the nail on the head with them. You're waiting on somebody who got married in 2007 to get a divorce now, so that you can be with them here in this cycle. And you rolled into their picture sometime in between that time frame, possibly even 2019, kind of late 2019 or the beginning of COVID. That's just an example. It's probably for 1 or 2 people watching on the exact side. Time is fluid, so keep that in mind. But you're irreplaceable. Ace of Swords. I tell you that to help you understand what's going on with you. A lot of you think you're crazy and this is, you know, all in your head. It's not. It's a powerful connection cycle. I would not be here if it was not. It is worth me doing these cards in front of thousands of people and studying the connection. I'd be doing this with or without you. I'd be doing this on this table in this little room with just no camera above it. That's all. Because this is an incredible cycle. It's unreal. Ace of Swords. What's the final on this, universe? What is it? What is it? You love it when I laugh. Somebody says, yeah, if I laugh, you know something's coming. It's the King of Cups. It's the King of Cups. They have, again, the universe reiterating. What you see on the outside, that scary owl, was fake. He's really a squishy little sweet thing. Really. And that owl I had was. He looked mean as a son of a bitch. 5-foot wingspan, about 22 inches long. He's a big boy. He's a 10-pound bird, almost. A little shy. But, you know, looked pretty fucking scary with them horns and them eyes. Nope. Not scary at all. Tame as a puppy. One of the tamest animals I've ever known. Right here. King of Cups. They got a full cup of love. And they know that they didn't give it to you. That's why they don't have their wish. There's some realization here with the Ace of Swords. Archangel Michael rammed it right up their ass. I don't know that they're coming with the full cup this time, but you're going to get at least something in this cup. What's this final outcome? They might be coming with a full cup. I don't know. I didn't see a page anywhere in this reading other than that page of swords that jumped out during my shuffle to let us know that they were spying. Just to let you know. And if they're not, they will be shortly. Ten of Pentacles. You might get the full cup. I wouldn't be surprised. I have said there's your person before August 8th, before Lionsgate, and your person after Lionsgate. I said, and you mark my words, I said it on the All Signs reading from yesterday, you're going to see the readings change. Was I or was I not right? Has the reading changed? Where's our fucking page? He's not here. There's no page in the main reading. Telling you. Ten of Pentacles. This is long term. Another rainbow. They're coming to get the rainbow. And it's red with judgment. It's coming around. It's resurrected. Some of you out there, a few of you, think this is dead. It's long dead. I can see it. I can see it in the energy. This great horned owl don't want to fly up north and be vulnerable to this nice little snowy owl here. I see it. I can see how it could be dead. It could appear dead to you. But in the 5D, what the universe is saying is, no, it ain't. It ain't. If this judgment card wasn't here, I'd be like, but judgment showed up in the exact right place it needed to show up in this reading. The exact place. Sitting as the last clarifying card on top of justice. No. This ain't dead. They're going to be vulnerable. They're going to come. For most of you, they can still, just for a few of you, they're going to use their free will, and great horned owl's going to chicken out. No pun intended. But this whole reading is clarifying the Four of Wands. This alone tells me it's not dead. It's upright energy, and it's straight upright. I'm talking like Viagra pointing to the ceiling kind of, 4-hour erection kind of upright. Okay? That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, it's on. Ten of Pentacles off the King of Cups off the Ace of Swords is somebody who knows where their happiness is, and they know they're going to need to come right. They're worried you're going to reject them, and they damn well should be. God damn it. All right, what else the universe want to tell Cancer about this? Give me 3 cards. All right. And I tell you what, I always pull from the bottom first with the universe. 3 of Wands. And again, as with the August readings, I've been telling you, I'm drawn to the Mork from Orc in the middle. This little, right here. Right here. This is like the gazing ball, the crystal ball on a Wizard of Oz that the witch had. It's close. 3 of Wands with a reading that's clarifying the 4 of Wands tells me we're just about here. We're just about here. Some of you might hear from this person this week. Some of you might hear from this person next week. Some of you might hear from this person during this reading. I don't know. The timing is going to vary for all of you. But I would say for most of you, based on the energy off of this, the timing on this outcome and all of this is somewhere August-y. I'm still getting August-y. All right? Underneath that is the 5 of Wands. Yeah. Not enough to stop it. 5 of Wands is pettiness. It's someone telling, again, they're telling themselves stories. You might reject them. You might whatever. It's bullshit. Because underneath it is the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is balance coming to this connection. This connection's out of balance. This is a message from the universe I'm pulling. 3 cards. This connection's out of balance. It's about to get balanced. How do I know that? Because justice is here. It's major arcana. It's about balancing energy. It's about bringing balance to the connection. And judgment's sitting on top of it. And it's going to keep coming. Or your person can tell themselves all sorts of bullshit all they want. This is a weak energy card. It's the 5 of Wands. It's bullshit. It's crap. And the final card, the crossing card here, is the 8 of Wands. Backing up everything I just said. It's communication that comes out of nowhere. They're just going to do it. It is minor arcana. which tells me for a few of you, we're still at the mercy of your person's very questionable free will and emotional immaturity. But for the majority of you, this is your reading. This is your outcome. This is what's going to happen here. Here's your person before Lionsgate and your person after Lionsgate. But when I have a message from the universe that reads like this, with petty bullshit still kind of getting in the way, it's red, center, left, right. Petty bullshit still kind of getting in the way with the Five of Wands, but they're right on the edge. They're right on the edge of coming to get their Four of Wands. And karma in this connection is balancing. Someone who didn't give you equal give and take before is about to bring it. Someone who was breadcrumbing you is about to give you the full loaf. And crossing it right here is communication, which the universe is clear solves all the problems in this connection. All of them. In fact, underneath that, as the fifth card, because I can pull up to 5 from the bottom, communication solves the burdens. The Ten of Wands. Burdens. All the burdens and all the pettiness are solved with communication here. Hey, no 3-card Monty here. Look, underneath it. 3 Cups. Union. Coming together. Once there's communication, the Ten of Wands, the end of burdens, brings communication. And there's still, I'm flipping through the deck, and I don't see a page for 9 cards underneath. There isn't a page in sight anywhere in this reading, which is a new record and unprecedented for a Cancer reading. I'm not saying we won't see one for various reasons in the extended, but this is mind-blowing. Take a screen grab of a Cancer reading without a page. It's fucking mind-blowing. All right. I'm going to pull an extended, and I'm going to do 5-6 layers deep. I'm going to need 3 beers to cleanse from it like I did for yesterday's All Signs, but the energy of Lionsgate is still here. This is a very powerful reading. I'm going to do an extended and Voodoo on Crack. And I'm going to pull on all of this on top here. I'm just going to tell the universe to expand on this reading. It's just why. And whenever I do a why reading, it's always some serious voodoo, because there's a lot of questions here. There's a lot of questions here, and we're going to find out what's going on here. And we're going to find out what actions they're going to take towards you, and I'll get you some advice. And if the advice doesn't show up in the reading, I'll pull a separate reading to get you some advice. All right? There you go. You want the extended? The link's in the description. I want it. I'm going to be watching it after I make it with a beer. So I'll probably be watching it with you. And if you like this reading, please, I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate everybody who subscribes and everybody who shares. A Cancer reading without a page. Wow. Okay. And, as always, you're the Empress and the King of Pentacles. Irreplaceable. All right. I'm going to go pull the extended right now. I'm not even going to take a break. Link's in the description. Good luck, Cancer.